Greetings from cold Southern California. My name is Murphy Daley. I am a veteran project manager, an AV follower and leader in this world of what we do. I'm a writer, and you are joining us for the AV life.
And I'm your host, Tim Van Wert, coming at you from New Jersey, where, yes, it is also a little on the chilly side. We didn't quite get the snow they were calling for, but we did get the chill. And you are watching and listening to the AV Life. All right, folks. Hey, as you can see, if you were listening to last week and you spent the whole grand total of 12 minutes with me, you now know that we have two of us here tonight.
We're exploding.
We have doubled in size from last week. We had some schedule changes, and we have some folks out enjoying a Disney cruise, and you all can guess who that is since it's not me. So if you've been listening, you know where some folks are. So and I plan on we'll have more people back next week, and then we're 2 weeks away from the AV Life holiday party. So if you're interested in joining us, drop us a line, let us know. We'll shoot you the link. Come on in, join us, have a great time. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. I rushed dinner before I came down here, so I'm sorry for that, folks.
Oh my.
And
it's funny you were saying that it was cold, or that it wasn't snowing in New Jersey. Now, I grew up in the land of snow in Alaska, and this is not the land of snow here. But my daughter's like, one day I will have a white Christmas. I said, let me tell you, sometimes as a person from the land of snow, sometimes it can be cold and you still don't have a white Christmas. Just to spit in your eye.
Yeah. And then there's time. It could happen, yeah. And then there's times like here in New Jersey where you could have a white Thanksgiving, and that's happened before. So, yeah, I'm sure there's parts. I think there were parts of the country that did have a white Thanksgiving this year. I think our friends in the upper Midwest, I think, had a storm come through during Thanksgiving. So, it's a real thing, yeah. I had a nice Thanksgiving, a nice quiet one. It was with my in-laws and so my wife's family. We were all together. It's a good time as always, and it's a small group, so it's nice. Saw some pictures of my enormous Irish family getting all together. So my wife, we alternate between our families from year to year. So this was the wife's year. So yeah,
you do the traditional switching of the families.
Yep. That it's only for Thanksgiving because everybody else is pretty set like where they are. Like my family is more of like a Christmas Eve, day after Christmas kind of family, and her family is more Christmas Day. So it works out. So, and last year we hosted Christmas at our house, which was wonderful because we didn't have to pack up and move elsewhere. So everybody came to us. So looking forward to doing that again this year. So
yeah, the holidays. I got to go to my mother's care home where they serve dinner, and I thought we'd hang out there. It's in my town. We'd hang out there, and I hang out with her friends because these are her friends. I hang out, and so that was cool. But then I also had to make dinner for my in-laws, and it was this thing where it was kind of a fake out make dinner where I will help, and help meant everything but the turkey.
Gotcha.
Not there. So it was like this day I was worried about it, but in the end it turned out to be okay. I introduced a new tradition from my Thanksgiving as the garnish, which is to say I brought olives and pickles to the table, which was different. We did not do olives and pickles before, but now I did. And like, finally, I am adding something of my own since I did actually make it all. So eventually it may come to the part where I do the whole thing. And as is discussed, the mashed potatoes were a little too creamy.
Oh.
These things happen.
That happens. Yeah.
It happened. It was because I rushed it. I had to peel them all the night before. And then soak them in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Salted water to keep them from turning gray or brown.
Gotcha.
Tip, just sharing it. It worked out, and it would have been okay, except that I also cooked them in the Instant Pot, which made them truly like no heft left.
No okay.
Left, so
there you go.
Oh well.
Yeah. No. Exactly. They were still mashed potatoes on the table, so there you go.
Oh yeah, there were a lot. Yes.
Yeah. Why does it always seem that way? There's always mashed potatoes. Like that was the same thing with my in-laws this year. Like we had tons of mashed potatoes in the end.
I can tell you, it's big potato. Big potato is the, because this is how they get you. You can get a like a 2-pound bag of potatoes for like $15.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can get a 20-pound bag of potatoes for $2.
Exactly.
So what are you supposed to do? Like, what kind of fool is going to buy the $20 bag of 2 pounds when you can get like, and then then you have all these fish like, well, I guess we'll make extra.
Yeah, just make them all. We'll figure it out. So yes, everybody went home with mashed potatoes.
That's right.
So
it's bountiful.
They'll eat them at some point.
So what is your favorite? Since we're post-morteming, I suppose we're paying attention for the near soon to come dinner that's coming up for Christmas. But what's your dish? What's the dish that's like Tim's dish?
Oh, well, so admittedly, like I'm more of the like the sous chef. Like I'm the one that helps out. Like, so I don't really have a specific dish. Like usually, so like my wife and I, we bring the green bean casserole and the sweet potato casserole. So that's what we brought on Thursday for Thanksgiving, of course, and pecans.
Okay. Pecans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bold choice. Okay.
In a crock pot. So it's slow cooked for like 4 hours. Oh, they're amazing.
Caramely at the bottom.
Oh yeah, good some brown sugar in there and everything. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
But okay, that's what you make.
Yes.
What do you like to eat? What's your favorite to eat?
I gotta have my father-in-law's stuffing.
Oh, okay.
His stuffing is really good because
does he add the guts?
No, those are separate. But he does cook it. He does cook some in the bird. So he takes out the gizzards and all that, and all that stuff. Cool, because we have the dogs too. So the dogs get their piece. So
they get their Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they get their Thanksgiving too. So
good times.
Yeah, so so between the sweet potatoes and his stuffing, like those are the two things, like gotta have it. So yeah, and here's a potentially divisive choice. Do you like the smooth cranberries or the chunky cranberries?
Oh boy. Okay. I make the cranberries. We do not have the canned cranberries. I take a bag of cranberries and I squeeze a little bit of orange. Well, I don't squeeze it. Orange zest up in there.
Okay.
And I make the homemade cranberry sauce, which I can't say that people eat it very much, but I'm proud that I do it.
Well, that's amazing. Like that's.
Yeah, old school.
See, my wife would be all in on that because she's a chunky cranberry person. Okay. I'm the smooth jelly one because it's like Jell-O. It's great.
Yeah, there's a lot to be said for the can formed cranberry sauce.
I know it's not the most aesthetically appealing, but Yeah,
but then you can like slice it.
Yeah, it is sliced. Yeah, so, yeah, you can.
So
we need somebody to come in with like the cookie cutters and like make shapes out of it. Yeah, there you go.
Whoa. Okay.
Hey, cut the circles and then do the cookie cutter. No, all right. Maybe I'm getting too. People are like, Tim, so stop it. You're ruining it.
So Thanksgiving was great. Christmas will have even more stories.
Oh yeah, there's always So and that week in between is a nice nice reset time because it's before the winter projects kick off and it's after we've had exams and things like that. So it's a good time. Like
the world of HETMA.
Yes.
An extra.
Exactly. It's a good time for us to take that time to rest, like we're talking about in the month of December, with being the theme of yield to traffic and being productive rest. Yeah. So sustainable productivity and being able to set healthy boundaries and valuing recovery. Like this is a huge time for that. And like I talked about last week, it's that, this is a really busy time of year because, you got exams. We've got wrapping up whatever we need to before the winter break. There's a lot of upgrades happening. I saw that we had a couple of emails today about different systems that are getting patched up right before the end of the semester. And so there's a bunch of stuff happening, and like this is the time that we need to take to start, just giving yourself that moment, taking a breath and, finishing strong, but like not pushing yourself too far where you don't enjoy the holidays.
That kind of feeds into my PM minute.
Oh, there you go. See, I had a feeling. Yeah.
Okay. I am thinking about creating a intro to the PM minute, which I haven't done yet. But stand by. Next year we may have an intro. Anyway, so when it comes to working on something, and if I am creating something on my own, I can be in charge of it. I can decide how much pressure to put on myself. I can decide when it's done or when it needs more work. So I'm the one doing it, right? But when I'm trying to work with other people, being aware of the value of collaboration is really an art. So knowing that towards the end of the year, we got all these things to do, but having all the people come together to be available to get it across the finish line is super valuable. I can't say, oh, wait, we don't, I want to do this extra thing. It's like, wait, this moment right here, having everybody there, have to take advantage of that and be willing to get what you can get when all these collaborative forces, all these people coming together are there. So seizing the moment of when the people are together, and also being sweet to the people. Don't be like mean to the people so that you chase them away, because you need them together. They got to be there.
Don't be a Grinch.
Don't be a Grinch. Yes, don't be a Grinch. Got to get all the people together to make that one thing happen. Don't be Grinchy. Don't be picky.
I'm sorry, and I'm laughing because now I've got this whole Whoville. Everybody got arm in arm.
That's right. That's right.
All Whoville.
The message.
All Whoville.
Gotta have all of the Who's in Whoville. Gotta be together to do these things. Can't be picky. It's gotta be enough. Do it. Everybody's coming together. Seize it. Make it happen. Be the together. So, work to collaborate. This is what we're supposed to be. What is it? Well, telecom, communication. Okay. I was thinking collaboration is part of it too. So seize the green dot, make sure the presence is there, and make the communication and the collaboration happen when it comes to projects. That's really a critical part. And not scaring people away, not being too picky. Like, no, come on. This is the moment. Having everybody together is not to be squandered.
Yeah, agreed. And it's funny because it's interesting you do bring that up, because that was one of the topics in a way that we had talked about. I just did a service management training a couple weeks ago at the beginning of November. And one of this, like, we had you have your training and talking about concepts and things like that, but then we also had a practical practical portion that we had. And during that practical part, a lot of us, we don't regularly interact with each other. It was from various IT groups. So we all kind of had to get together and start to collaborate. So like it was subdivided into 4 different sections. So the first section, we were just kind of all not staying in our wheelhouse, but also just kind of like, okay, this is my job. This is what I do. And as we started to get into the rhythm of like what the project entailed and what the business that we were trying to run was doing, we realized that we had to collaborate differently with different sections and work together all as one and pull resources from another team and things like that. So it was really, so you learn that quick in a matter of like 2 different sections in a matter of 20 minutes to be like, okay, yeah, this is how we're going to get things done, is by this collaboration. It's like everyone's here, so let's do it. Okay, you're not really close to us. Come here. Let's get over here so we could talk. So
that's so important. Okay. What springs to mind is this is one of the reasons to have the lessons learned follow-up after a project is done, so that the things so not in a tense way, like after it's already done, you can all say, hey, it would have been better if I'd known this sooner. Or the person who says, hey, if you'd asked this way, I could have done this so much easier. And they're like, what? I didn't know that. So, but if you can communicate to one another, and also, Tim, famously, it's been a while since we've said it, but AV is IT.
Yes, yes.
And IT people can sometimes be very literal.
Yes.
Yes. So a person could ask something, and if the IT person were not being literal, they say, I need a blue one. I need a blue 45-foot, I don't know, whatever, cable. And the person would go, and they don't, the blue 45-foot cable is not the most important aspect of what they need. They need a connection from here to here.
Right.
For example. So if the person is saying, I need a 45-foot cable, I'm like, and they're like, they have a 42-foot cable, but that's not a 45-foot cable, and it's blue, it's not blue, it's white. So all these different things. And you go, well, like, wait, if you can talk through to get to what the purpose is, which is what a project manager is supposed to do, not be too literal. But sometimes getting past these hiccups that end up being red herring rabbit holes that waste up a lot of time because they get very literal. So
well, and it's not just IT people. There's also like some people that are like neurodivergent. Same thing. That you can't. You either have to be very specific or very general, depending on what the task is at hand. Because if you leave it up to interpretation, like for someone like with ADHD, like you say, all right, I just need an HDMI cable, but you don't give any other specifics. Like you're either going to get one of something that doesn't exactly meet your needs, or they're going to come back at you with like 3 or 4 different ones. It's like, well, you didn't specify which one, so here's like 6 different options. So specificity is key.
Yeah,
that was too tough for me tonight.
Sometimes, and then sometimes it can go either way. Sometimes like I need exactly this, and if you go through all the specifics, okay. But sometimes it's like, what can we do to solve this problem? And then you partner with somebody to come up with a solution.
Yeah. You almost need to, like, well, I know we've talked about this, but you need to know your team. Like that's because it's like, oh, I'm working with Tim. Like Tim needs like specifics, but like he needs a little more of a scope of what he needs to do. Oh, Bobby, all right, I could just kind of tell him what I'm generally needing. He knows exactly what to do. So,
and the other thing too is don't wait till the last minute.
Well, there's that too. So, proper
time allows for a lot of mistakes to be recovered from.
But is it proper planning prevents poor performance? Right?
Ooh, okay, sounds good.
I think it's like the 5 Ps or whatever it is.
Is that okay?
Something like that.
Good one. You heard it.
I'm going with it. It works.
Yeah, I like it.
But yeah, I like the collaboration piece. I like that. That's always been. I like that like in my work. And it's actually interesting. I did touch on that. So I think I brought this up last week. I am in the process of applying for grad school. So
no.
Yeah. So I'm just dropping this on you while we're here live with everybody.
Education of being in education.
Yep. Yeah, I'm taking advantage of my benefits. I have applied for a Master of Business Administration course at Rutgers Business School in strategy and leadership. So my application is in. So I'm just waiting on my admission. So we'll see. But yeah, that was one of the things I talked about, collaboration in my my essay for admission, and how it's important with technology and the projects we do. And so yeah, it was. I think I take the things we learned here and I applied it to my essay. So
that's good.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. So it's the next. So we'll maybe in the next couple of weeks we'll find out what's. I'll maybe I'll have something to celebrate at the holiday party.
Cool. Yeah.
So. But yeah. So yeah, thank you for that, Murphy. That was a good one. And yeah. So as I was kind of touching on, well, and I know. Well, we're still eagerly awaiting your project management book, and I know we're getting there. We're getting there. We're all excited here for you. So I wanted to make sure we kept that in our listeners' ears to just say it's still coming. Like it's still.
Yes. Don't forget.
We're very close. We're very close.
We will. We are in the process of scheduling the AV Life debut podcast. To get everyone's opinion and
we should start a book club. I think we really like. I know we kind of touched on it, but like I think that's what we should make an episode is that we should have like the AV Life book club like once a month, once a month or something like that, and we could kick it off with like yours. We're totally brainstorming here in front of you all folks, but
you heard it first. I would love to do a book club. Would it be fun? It could be
That could be fun.
Yeah, book club.
Aspiring authors out there, if you've got a book coming up and would like to discuss it here on the AV Life, let's talk for 2026.
Yeah.
So I gotta make a note of that before I forget. I gotta put a little post-it thingy on my.
Yeah, well, we are a premier podcast in our industry with more than 300 episodes behind us and a collaborative, communicative crew that comes in to discuss. It's not just a like one-on-one, which can be intimidating. Like, but everybody's going to pop in and say things. And then, Joe will come in and drive his Tesla right through it. So that could be a good time. Yeah.
I guess that's the only good thing a Cybertruck is good for, but
Wow. Anyway. Wow. Okay. Is it I don't think it's a.
He's got the Cybertruck.
Oh well, the last time I saw him, I thought it was just the.
He did.
Remember when he had like the disco lights when he was going down the road?
You got the rainbow. Yeah, you got the rainbow road. Yeah. So yeah, no, I think he traded that in for the Cybertruck.
Right. Why? That was last year's model.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. Well, but yeah, so we well hopefully book club. Yes, we could do it. So we could do these things.
Send in your suggestions. Reach out. We are open to talking about your book.
All right, so let's get back to December theme here. So as we're let's touch on that a little bit more. It is a good time to do this. Like I said, like the weeks between Christmas and New Year's are for those of us in higher ed, like it's a great time for us to have that reset time. We want to try to prevent the holiday burnout, as it were. The old adage goes is if you're tired of Christmas by Christmas, you were doing it wrong. So I mean, that's that could for those of us in Christian faith, or whatever, some people go a little hard during the holidays, and maybe this is the year you need to slow down and make sure it doesn't pass you by, and I'm having a Ferris Bueller moment now too, but
don't let it pass you by.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, man, I can do the thing where I will have my eyes be bigger than my stomach kind of thing, where I'm like, I'm wishing I could do all these things, and then I don't. Then I just get mad that I didn't do all the things I wanted instead of being happy about the things that I did do.
Right. Yeah.
So there's lots of ways this can go wrong.
Yeah, and that's the prioritizing, like, what truly matters. It's like you have to think of it in that scope of that. Oh yeah, okay, I did all these things. It's like, so these are the good things.
Oh, man. I'm having flashbacks to last year's holidays, which were a challenge. I had a surgery on the 10th, I believe, that had a complication that meant I couldn't eat anything with fat in it, which I discovered, I believe, on the 23rd of December. So for 2 weeks, I could eat 0 fat. Which was, it was pretty close. I think it was around that time. So that sucked. And I'm like, I remember not being able to, I developed a 0 fat sandwich with mustard and turkey and a particular bread that was tasty. But this year I get to have all of the fat.
All the fat.
All of it. The chocolate, all of the delicious. So, and also, not a surgical drain. That was like right here. So
yeah.
I'm so healed. Fabulous.
Well, we're thankful for that all healed up, and you could have all the fat this year. So
yes, yeah, and so yeah, this year I'm like having weird flashbacks. I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, no, this is now. This is good. What, maybe Ghosts of Christmas Past, man. There you go.
There you go. Oh, we're all gonna get our visits.
Yes.
Jacob Marley.
Yeah. So this year, it's a lot quieter, and I get to choose what I want. I've also done a lot more wrapping in advance. The Black Friday, I got a whole bunch of things. I need to go wrap them now.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna have enough paper. This is good, right?
Well, now's the time to go to the Dollar Tree, because I was just there the other night, and there was still plenty of paper. If you at least out by me, I don't know if that. So.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Although I have kind of leaned lately towards getting the paper that has the lines on the back, so that way I could cut straight.
That's helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the one from Costco is very thick and nice.
That is true.
But it's both sides.
Oh.
It doesn't have the lines at all. So you're like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Cutting.
You got to like make sure you're like, okay, I'm just going to go across Santa's belt. And like, that's the line.
Right.
So Santa's belt goes across.
The pattern.
Yeah. Stay in the pattern. It's like,
yeah.
But yeah, no, and we're well, I gotta keep my voice down a little bit, but yeah, we are doing our shopping ahead of time, like, so like focusing on my son and making sure all his stuff is done, and
I bought a bunch of things. My husband's impossible to buy for. I think that's all of us.
I
have bought things for him. I don't know. Maybe I love him. I love him. He's a wonderful man, but I will give him something, and he'll like never, even something that was like perfect for him. He's like, and he just doesn't see. So I'm like, whatever. Like, all right, fine. I only get him exactly what he asks for. And so we've got a system where he orders it in advance, gives it to me, and I wrap it and put it under the tree, which is like, okay, fine. But then that leaves stocking stuffers. So I was like, okay, I need to make sure for Black Friday to get some stocking stuffers. And I did have a genius idea to get my daughter a Slinky. But even the more genius idea was to get her 2, because she almost always tangles it up almost right away. So,
it's a very Egon. It's like an Egon thing. It's like we had a Slinky once, and I straightened it.
Oh.
That's a Ghostbusters. That's a Ghostbusters.
Okay,
I think
I
it was
didn't know that.
Ghostbusters 2, actually.
Wow. All
So,
right.
but anyway, sorry.
Okay. No, she just like starts like trying to tie it in a knot, and then it doesn't, and then yeah. So, but I'm like, okay, I'll give her 2.
There you go. It's
And
like, okay,
then
I don't need to do that anymore. Okay, I did the one. I don't need to do it again. I don't need to tie it all up.
right. Well, it just means it'll last a little bit longer. So she will have the one, and it'll maybe last 2 days, maybe a week, and then there'll be another one. So
gotcha.
We'll see.
Well, you know what's funny? Stocking stuffers are actually my favorite thing to do. Like,
really?
I love.
Tell us your tips. Okay.
See, so I like Five Below. That's like because I feel like the things
Good
that are
point. You're
because
right.
like stocking stuffer items, like they're supposed to be little fun things or like candy or it can't be big, but I don't want it to be Dollar Tree because I don't want it to be like too cheap. So that's
more
why
than $1. Well, Dollar Tree's gotten to be $1.25.
well, $1.25, yeah, yeah, same here. And to be fair, Five Below also has the Five Beyond section now.
Right.
So,
okay.
But like I get my son Uno cards from there, and they have like little $5 packs of those. Like
brilliant.
They have socks, they have T-shirts, they have all these fun little things that you don't need to go spend a whole lot of money, but they're fun little things. And they have like little Funko Pops, and so it's I think Five Below, and hell, Five Below, if you want to sponsor HETMA, I'm giving you a big plug right here.
There you go. Okay.
And I'm sure there's other
HETMA
folks that agree with other HETMA folks that agree with me that Five Below is the place to go.
That's
so,
I don't leave my house often enough. I could leave the house and go there.
There you go. So, but they also do have ship to home as well. I'm just saying through the website.
Well, the world is exploding now.
So, but yeah, so that's kind of where I tend to go towards for stocking stuffers. So I enjoy, usually actually it'll probably be in the next week or so I'll go and
my impossible husband could be served with some things from Five Below. That maybe. I don't know.
Does he like those like little brain teaser puzzle thingies?
Maybe.
They usually have some of those there. So
yeah, that could work. Why not? Yeah. Okay.
So take a look. Go take a look. There's things.
All right, I could do that. I have a 10 o'clock dentist appointment tomorrow. I could stop by at the mall on the way home. It's on the way.
There you go.
Take care of that.
Just take a pop in there and see. And now's the time to go before everybody else gets there later to do it.
There'll be a few things left.
It's still early. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and as you're listening to this, folks, it's December the 8th as you're listening to it. So it's 17 days away from Christmas. So yeah, that's your warning for the month. But yeah, we're in December. Can we just talk about that too?
Wow.
Yeah. So, so anyway, getting back to productive rest. This is our and I wanted to make sure I gave this shout out to Megan Dutta, our AV tweep out there. She had shared something on Instagram. Oh no, it just went away. Oh no, wait, here we go. I got it. So it's one of those like meme posts. So it's just text, and it says D-Sember, declutter, detach, and delete anything that devalues your life. Don't bring it into 2026. So like this is a good cleansing time to be able to focus your energy, prioritize on the things that truly matter, recover, set those healthy boundaries. Like that's what this is. This is a good reset to get yourself in a good place for the start of the new year. You make that resolution now before the new year begins, so you're already set and ready to go. So shout out to Megan for that.
Good one, Megan. Setting myself up for being satisfied and enjoying what's happening.
Yep.
Rather than stressing out about trying to make the last minute standard I've set for myself. Oh, I have to get to here. Like, do you really? Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah. Take care of yourself, because, you know, if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of others. And there might be times that others need you. So, you know, you kind of have to keep yourself in check so that way you can help others if they can't help themselves. And hopefully there'll be somebody there to help you if you need to be assisted.
That's right.
So, yeah.
Just like the Who's in Whoville.
Yes. You know what? And physical decluttering is not a bad thing either. I'm just going to say. We talk a lot about the mental, but we make an annual event around this time of year here at the house where my son goes through his old toys and or like things that he has maybe received as gifts or we have acquired over the year. And if it hasn't been played with in a long time, or if he's outgrown it, whatever, we donate it. So we just did that. And we actually were able to downsize enough to remove a piece of storage furniture from his playroom. So yeah, that was a big, big move. So, you know, because he's getting older and he's going to be 11 in just a couple weeks. And
he's going to need room for more sporting stuff.
We got to get it. We're going to have to get him like a desk. So he has a place for his computer and, you know, so yeah. And he's getting into 3D printing now. So like we've got that stuff setting up. And so, yeah, it's big to be big. It's a big move to be able to get that space opened up. So that's the next hope, is to free up a few more storage spaces and see what we can make happen in his room.
I had a 3D printed planter for a plant. And it was, I would say, a rather early 3D printed object. And I considered keeping it just to be like, this is how we used to 3D print things. But it was like, oh my gosh, more than 10 years ago. But I did not, because it was ugly. I did not keep it. Like, time to let it go. Maybe it broke. Maybe it leaked. That was how
it leaked. Yeah, well,
that seems likely.
Well, yeah, that's with those older prints, like the seams weren't quite as tight, and like you couldn't. Yeah, they weren't very watertight. So, yeah.
Anyway, 3D printing. So
anyway, so the decluttering is helping to enable further education. So that's the hope.
It's funny that you mentioned that. I did just set up a rule for myself that I'm trying to stay up with just this week. Gosh, last week. To put all my things where they go. Like I would say, like I take my shoes off and I put it there, and then take my shoes off or my slippers off and they go under the bed and these different places. I'm like, I'm tired of looking for my shoes all the time. So why don't I put the shoes in the cupboard that they go in all of the time, and not be like, oh, well, I'm going to put it here because that's where I'm going to need them when I do the next thing that I'm going to do. Like, no, put things away, put them where they go, instead of, oh, I'll leave it here because I'm like, it's a new habit, but it's making my life a little bit better. I'm going to try to keep that up so that I'll know where my shoes are, etc. And then I also was like, I never wear these shoes. I'm going to get rid of them. But then when I open the door and I look for the shoes, and I'm opening the same cupboard all the time, I'm like, oh, hey, I like these shoes. I haven't worn them in a long time. Let me wear these other shoes. And so this also included a big taking out things from my closet. I'm like, I really don't wear this thing anymore. I need to get rid of it, which allowed me to buy other pretty things. So
that's my wife is in a similar phase right now. We had just she had just went through a whole bunch of her old dresses and things like that, and we ended up donating a bunch of them to a Rutgers, New Brunswick has a career closet that they have. So
I got rid of the pantsuit. I'm okay. I have had this pantsuit, and it's a fine pantsuit. I will never wear pantsuits. I've had it for a long time, and I bought it like during let me buy career clothes for interviews. They're like, I've never worn that. I don't feel good in it. It's just like it belongs to someone else that wears pantsuits. So it's now donated to my favorite thrift shop, who will hopefully sell it to someone who loves pantsuits.
There you go.
Yeah.
Give it a second life.
Yeah. Brand new freaking pantsuit. And it's not too out of style. I would wear it as far as the style goes. But anyway, yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, I don't think pantsuits, I mean, if it's a classic design pantsuit, I can't imagine, like, they haven't made like major fashion changes in the pantsuit, you know.
That's right.
So it'll I'm sure it'll hold its own.
Find a home.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, thank you, Murphy. This was a great evening.
Fun.
Yeah. We do well when it's just the two of us. It's fine.
Yeah, we have a good time.
Yeah.
We talked about Big Potato. Talked about 3D printing.
Yeah, 3D printing, Thanksgiving foods, you know, the Whovilles, the Who's in Whoville. Yeah, so
good time.
Yeah. And for some reason my voice is deciding that this is time.
and the new exciting book club possibility.
Yes, the AV Life Book Club. So yes. I like it. I'm sure James has a few for us to add to the list, because I know he's been
lure him back.
Yes, that's how we get you. Yeah, that's what I need you once a month, James. Come on, just once. Come back.
He posts the books he reads. I do not personally do. I had a book thought. I just finished reading a book. I thought it was by Terry Pratchett. But then I started reading it. I'm like, this is very modern. I thought he was dead by now. And it turns out it was not. It was by the ghost of Terry Pratchett. I suppose. I think there was like some notes of his that were an idea that led to this book, which is actually a big series. But it was fine. But it was not Pratchett. So.
And
yes, this happened.
Yeah. One last thing though before we go, and this actually just came through on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. The Prism Scholarship for HETMA is live. So the application is live as of December 1st. So if you know somebody who is in our DEI initiative area, please have them apply for this scholarship. It is a great opportunity. It gets you into Infocom. It gets you a mentor to help kick you off on your career in AV, and it'll get you your CTS as well. So, and it gives you a year of ICSA membership. So jump in, get involved with HETMA.
Very valuable thing. And for those who are aspiring to level up, get the certification, get the training, and join this, but feel like it's a big investment, well, invest some time and put in your application. We would love to have lots of great applications and to encourage you to do this valuable career enhancing.
Right. So this may not necessarily be for you listening to, if you're one of our listeners that regularly listen, this may not necessarily apply to you, but I guarantee there's at least 2 people you know that, yes, this does apply to. So this is my call to action. And I don't usually do this on the show, but this is my call to action. Go find those 2 people and get them to apply for the scholarship. So do that for our higher ed folks. Let's get them into the scholarship. Let's build our community. Right. Let's raise these young leaders and get them the education they need.
Get the word out.
Get the word out. So, Murphy, thank you so very much for hopping in here with me. And look at that, we did our 45 minutes. So
fantastic.
Yeah. And to all of our listeners, thank you so much for listening in. And as always, until our next adventure.